Had a nice night last night. Everybody get paid today. It's Friday. All right. Let's see where we left off yesterday in the book. Let's open this thing up. Once again, it's the Holy Quran. Maulana Muhammad Ali. Yeah. Okay. Now we're okay. Page 445, section 8, Noah and Moses. Noah and Moses. And recite to them the story of Noah when he said to his people, "Oh, my people, if my staying here and my reminding you by the messages of Allah is hard on you, on Allah do I rely. So decide upon your course of action and gather your associates." Then let not your course of action be due bias to you. So have it executed against me and give me no respite. But if you turn back, I ask for no reward from you. My reward is only with Allah, and I am commanded to be of those who submit. But they rejected him, so we delivered him and those with him in the ark. And we made them rulers and drowned those who rejected our messages. See then, what was the end of those who were warned? Then after him, we sent messengers to their people. They came to them with clear arguments, but they would not believe what they had rejected before. Thus do we seal the hearts of those who exceed the limits. Then after them, we sent Moses and Aaron to Pharaoh and his chiefs with our signs. But they were arrogant and they were a guilty people. So when the truth came to them from us, they said, "This is surely clear enchantment." Moses said, "Say you this of the truth when it has come to you? Is it enchantment?" And the enchanters never succeed. They said, "Hast thou come to us to turn us away from that which we found our fathers following, and that greatness in the land may be for you too? And we are not going to believe in you." And Pharaoh said, "Bring to me every skillful enchanter." So when the enchanters came, Moses said to them, "Cast what you are going to cast." So when they had cast down, Moses said, "What you have brought is deception. Surely Allah will make it not. Surely Allah knows that the work of mischief makers, surely Allah allows not the work of mischief makers to thrive. And Allah will establish the truth by his words, though the guilty be averse. Section 9, the end of opposition to Moses. But on account of the fear of Pharaoh and their chiefs persecuting them. None believed in Moses except a few of his people. And Pharaoh was truly high-handed in the land. And surely he was extravagant. And Moses said, "Oh, my people, if you believe in Allah, then rely on him if you submit to him." They said, on Allah do we rely. Our Lord, make us not a trial for the unjust people, and deliver us by thy mercy from the disbelieving people. Right. And when we revealed to Moses and his brother, take for your people houses to abide in Egypt, and make your homes places of worship. I have. And keep up prayer and give good news to the believers. And Moses said, "Our Lord, surely thou hast given Pharaoh and his chiefs finery and riches in this world's life, our Lord, that they may lead people astray from thy way. Our Lord, destroy their riches and harden their hearts, so that they believe not till they see the painful chastisement." He said, "Your prayer is accepted. So continue in the right way, and follow not the path of those who know not." And we brought the children of Israel, and we brought the children of Israel across the sea. Then Pharaoh and his host followed them for oppression and tyranny. For oppression and tyranny, they followed it. Till when drowning overtook him, he said, "I believe that there is no God but he, in whom the children of Israel believe, and I am of those who submit." Did y'all hear that? That came out of Pharaoh's mouth. And we brought the children of Israel across the sea. Then Pharaoh and his host followed them for oppression and tyranny, till when drowning overtook him, he said, "I believe that there is no God but he, in whom the children of Israel believe, and I am of those who submit." Wow. So while he was drowning, he believed in Allah. What now? And indeed, before this, thou didst disobey, and thou wast of the mischief makers. But this day we shall save thee in thy body, that thou mayest be a sign to those after thee. And surely most of the people are heedless of our signs. Section 10, those who heed warning with benefit. '93, page 449. 93, scripture, surah. And certainly we lodged the children of Israel in a goodly abode, and provided them with good things. Then they differed, not till the knowledge came to them. Surely thy Lord will judge between them on the day of resurrection concerning that in which they differ. But if thou art in doubt as to that which we have revealed to thee, ask those who read the book before thee. Certainly the truth has come to thee from thy Lord. So be not thou of the doubters, and be not those who reject the messages of Allah, for then thou wilt be of the losers. Surely those against whom the word of thy Lord has proved true will not believe, though every sign should come to them, till they see the painful chastisement. And why was there not a town which believed, so that their belief should have profited them? But the people of Jonah, when they believed, we removed from them the chastisement of disgrace in this world's life, and we gave them provision for a while. And if thy Lord had pleased, all those who were in the earth would have believed, all of them. Wilt thou then force men till they are believers? I ain't gonna force nobody while they are believing. And it is not for any soul to believe except by Allah's permission. And he cast uncleanness on those who will not understand. Say, behold, what is in the heavens and in the earth, and signs and warners avail not a people who believe not. What do they wait for then, but the like of the days of those who passed away before them? Say, wait then, I too am with you of those who wait. Then we deliver our messengers, then we deliver our messengers and those who believe. And so now it is binding on us to deliver the believers. Section 11, Divine Judgment. Say, O people, if you are in doubt as to my religion, know that I serve not those whom you serve besides Allah, but I serve Allah, who causes you to die, and I am commanded to be of the believers, and that thou set thy purpose towards the religion uprightly, and be not of the polytheists, and call not besides Allah on that which can neither benefit thee nor harm thee. For if thou dost, thou shalt then be of the unjust. And if Allah afflicts thee with harm, there is none to remove it but he. And if he intends good to thee, there is none to repel his grace. And if he intends good to thee, there is none to repel his grace. He brings it to whom he pleases of his servants, and he is the forgiving, the merciful. Say, O people, the truth has indeed come to you from your Lord. So whoever goes aright only for the good of his own soul, and whoever errs only against it. And I am not a custodian over you. And follow what is revealed to thee, and be patient till Allah give judgment. And he is the best of judges. Chapter 11, Hood. Page 453. Chapter 11. Let's go. Section 1. A warning. In the name of Allah, the Beneficent, the Merciful, I, Allah, am the Seer, a book whose verses are characterized by wisdom. Then they are made plain from one wise, aware that you should serve none but Allah. Surely I am to you from Him a warner and a giver of good news. And ask forgiveness of your Lord. Then turn to Him. He will provide you with a goodly provision to an appointed term, and will bestow His grace on everyone endowed with grace. And if you turn away, I fear for you the chastisement of a great day. To Allah is your return, and He is possessor of power over all things. Now surely they cover up their breast to conceal their enmity from Him. Now surely when they put their garments as a covering, He knows what they hide and what they make public. Surely He is knower of what is in the breast. Part 12. And there is no animal in the earth, but on Allah is the sustenance of it. And He knows its resting place and its depository. All is in a clear record. And He it is who created the heavens and the earth in 6 periods. And His throne of power is ever on water, that He might manifest the good qualities in you, whoever of you is best in deeds. And if thou sayest, you shall surely be raised up after death, those who disbelieve say, this is nothing but clear deceit. We're going to see. And if we delay for them the chastisement for a stated period, they will certainly say, what prevents it? Now surely on the day when it will come to them, it will not be averted from them, and that which they scoffed at will beset them. Section 2, Truth of Revelation. And if we make them taste mercy from us, then withdraw it from him, he is surely despairing, ungrateful. And if we make him take a favor, and if we make him taste a favor after distress has afflicted him, he says, the evils are gone away from me. Certainly he is exalted, boastful, except those who are patient and do good. For them is forgiveness and a great reward. For them is forgiveness and a great reward. Then may it be that thou wilt give up part of what is revealed to thee, and thy breast will be straitened by it, because they say, why has not a treasure been sent down for him, or an angel come with him? Thou art only a warner, and Allah is in charge of all things. Or say they, he has forged it. Say, then bring 10 forged chapters like it, and call upon whom you can besides Allah, if you are truthful. You see, they call on jinns, to help them with their enchantments. They don't do it alone. But If they answer you not, then know that it is revealed by Allah's knowledge that there is no God but He. Will you then submit? Whoever desires this world's life and its finery, we repay them their deeds therein, and they are not made to suffer loss in it. Whoever desires this world's life and its finery, we repay them their deeds therein. Oh, I get it. And they are not made to suffer loss in it. Yes, yes. We went over that yesterday. They get their heaven. These are they for whom there is nothing but fire in the hereafter, and what they work therein is fruitless, and their deeds are vain. Is he then like these, who has with him clear proof from his Lord, and a witness from him recites it, and before it is the book of Moses? And before it is the book of Moses, a guide and a mercy. These believe in it, and whoever of the parties disbelieves in it, the fire is his promised place. So be not in doubt about it. Surely it is the truth from thy Lord, but most men believe not. And who is more unjust than he who forges a lie against Allah? These will be brought before their Lord, and the witnesses will say, these are they who lied against their Lord. Now surely the curse of Allah is on the wrongdoers, who hinder men from the path of Allah and desire to make it crooked, and they are disbelievers in the hereafter. These will not escape in the earth, nor have they any guardians. Besides Allah, the chastisement will be doubled for them. They could not bear to hear, and they did not see. These are they who have lost their souls, and that which they forged is gone from them. Truly in the hereafter, they are the greatest losers. Surely those who believe and do good and humble themselves before their Lord, these are the owners of the garden. Therein they will abide. The likeness of the two parties is as the blind and the deaf, and the seer and the hearer. Are they equal in condition? Will you not then mind? To serve none but Allah. Verily, I fear for you the chastisement of a painful day. But the chiefs of his people who disbelieved said, we see thee not but a mortal like us, and we see not that any follow thee but those who are the meanest of us at first thought. Nor do we see in you any superiority over us. Nay, we deem you liars. He said, O my people, see you if I have with me clear proof from my Lord, and he has granted me mercy from himself, and it has been made obscure to you. Can we compel you to accept it while you are averse to it? And O my people, I ask you not for wealth in return for it. My reward is only with Allah, and I am not going to drive away those who believe. Surely they will meet their Lord, but I see you a people who are ignorant. And, O my people, who will help me against Allah? If I drive them away, will you not then mind? And I say not to you that I have the treasures of Allah, and I know not the unseen, nor do I say that I am an angel, nor do I say about those whom your eyes scorn that Allah will not grant them any good. Allah knows best what is in their souls, for then indeed I should be of the wrongdoers. They said, O Noah, indeed thou hast disputed with us and prolonged dispute with us. So bring upon us that which thou threatenest us with, if thou art truthful. He said, only Allah will bring it on you, if He please, and you will not escape. And my advice will not profit you if I intend to give you good advice. If Allah intends to destroy you, He is your Lord, and to Him you will be brought back. Or say they, He has forged it? Say, if I have forged it, on me is my guilt, and I am free of that of which you are guilty. Section 4, History of Noah. And it was revealed to Noah, none of thy people will believe except those who have already believed. So grieve not at what they do, and make the ark under our eyes and our revelation, and speak not to me on behalf of those who are unjust. Surely they will be drowned. And he began to make the ark. And whenever the chiefs of his people passed by him, they laughed at him. He said, if you laugh at us, surely we too laugh at you as you laugh at us. So you shall know who it is on whom will come a chastisement which will disgrace him, and on whom a lasting chastisement will fall. At length, when our command came and water gushed forth from the valley, we said, carry in it two of all things. We said, carry in it two of all things, a pair, in thine own family, except those against whom the word has already gone forth, and those who believe. And there believed not with him but a few. And he said, embark in it, in the name of Allah be its sailing and its anchoring. Surely my Lord is forgiving, merciful. And it moved on with them amid the waves like mountains. Waves are like mountains. And Noah called out to his son, and he was aloof. O my son, embark with us, and be not of the disbelievers. He said, I will betake myself for refuge to a mountain that will save me from the water. He said, there is none safe today from Allah's command, but he on whom he has mercy. and a wave intervened between them. So he was among the drowned. Man, wow. Moses' son. And it was said, O earth, swallow thy water, and O cloud, clear away. And the water was made to abate, and the affair was decided, and it rested on the Judy, and it was said, away with the iniquitous people. Okay, and so the ark it landed on a mountain or a place called Judi, Judi. And Noah cried to his Lord and said, my Lord, surely my son is of my family, and thy promise is true, and thou art the justice of the judges. He said, O Noah, he is not of thy family. He is an embodiment of unrighteous conduct. Whew. So ask not of me that of which thou hast no knowledge, and I admonish thee, lest thou be of the ignorant. He said, my Lord, I seek refuge in thee from asking of thee that of which I have no knowledge. And unless thou forgive me and have mercy on me, I shall be of the losers. It was said, O Noah, descend with peace from us, and blessings on thee and on nations, springing from those with thee. And there are nations whom we afford provisions. Then a painful punishment from us afflicts them. These are announcements relating to the unseen, which we revealed to thee. Thou didst not know them, neither thou nor thy people before this. So be patient. Surely the good end is for the dutiful. Section 5, History of Hood. And to Ad we sent their brotherhood. He said, O my people, serve Allah. You have no God save him. You are only fabricators. O my people, I ask of you no reward for it. My reward is only with him who created me. Do you not then understand? And O my people, ask forgiveness of your Lord, then turn to him. He will send on you clouds, pouring down abundance of rain, and add strength to your strength, and turn not back guilty. They said, O Hood, thou hast brought us no clear argument, and we are not going to desert our gods for thy word, and we are not believers in thee. We say not, but that some of our gods have smitten thee with evil. He said, surely I call Allah to witness, and do you too bear witness that I am innocent of what you associate with Allah besides him. So scheme against me altogether, then give me no respite. Surely I put my trust in Allah, my Lord and your Lord. There is no living creature, but he grasps it by its forelock. Surely my Lord is on the right path. But if you turn away, then indeed I have delivered to you that with which I am sent to you. And my Lord will bring another people in your place, and you cannot do him any harm. Surely my Lord is preserver of all things. And when our commandment came to pass, we delivered Hud and those who believed with him with mercy from us. And we delivered them from a hard chastisement. And such were odd. They denied the messages of their Lord and disobeyed his messengers and followed the bidding of every insolent opposer of truth. Every insolent opposer of truth. And they were overtaken by a curse in this world and on the day of resurrection. Now surely Ad disbelieved in their Lord. Now surely, away with Ad, the people of Hud. Section 6, History of Salih. History of Salih. And to Thalmud we sent their brother Salih, who said, "O my people, serve Allah. You have no God other than him. He brought you forth from the earth and made you dwell in it. So ask forgiveness of him. Then turn to him. Surely my Lord is nigh, answering." They said, "O Salih, thou was among us a century of our hopes. Before this, dost thou forbid us to worship what our fathers worshipped? And surely we are in grave doubt about to that which thou callest us." He said, "O my people, see you if I have clear proofs from my Lord, and he has granted me mercy from himself. Who will then help me against Allah if I disobey him? So you would add to me nothing but perdition." And, O my people, this is Allah's she-camel, a sign for you. So leave her to pasture on Allah's earth and touch her not with evil. Yesterday, they got their hands on a red heifer in Jerusalem, and it is chosen. They chose what cow? What, not a she-camel, but the beast of the field. Check it out. Okay. But no, let me do it over. And, O my people, this is Allah's she-camel, a sign for you. So leave her to pasture on Allah's earth and touch her not with evil, lest a near chastisement overtake you. But they hamstrung her. So he said, enjoy yourselves in your houses for 3 days. That is the promise not to be bellied. So when our commandment came to pass, we saved Salih and those who believed with him by mercy from us, from the disgrace of that day. Surely thy Lord, he is the strong, the mighty, and the cry overtook those who did wrong. So they were motionless bodies in their abodes, as though they had never dwelt therein. Now surely Thamud disbelieved in their Lord, so away with Thamud. Section 7, Abraham and Lot. And, okay, Abraham and Lot. And certainly our messengers came to Abraham with good news. They said, "Peace, peace," said he. And he made no delay in bringing a roasted calf. But when he saw that their hands reached to it not, he mistrusted them and conceived fear of them. They said, fear not, we have been sent to Lot's people. And his wife was standing by, so she wondered. Then we gave her the good news of Isaac, and beyond Isaac, of Jacob. She said, oh wonder, shall I bear a son when I am an extremely old woman? This is my husband, an extremely old man. This is a wonderful thing indeed. They said, wonderest thou at Allah's commandment? The mercy of Allah and his blessings on you, O people of the house. Surely he is praised, glorious. So when fear departed from Abraham and good news came to him, he began to plead with us for Lot's people. Surely Abraham was forbearing, tender-hearted, oft returning to Allah. O Abraham, cease from this. Surely the decree of thy Lord has gone forth, and there must come to them a chastisement that cannot be averted. And when our messengers came to Lot, he was grieved for them, and he was unable to protect them, and said, this is a distressful day. And his people came to him as if driven on towards him, and they were used to doing of evil deeds. Before he said, oh my people, these are my daughters, they are pure for you, so guard against the punishment of Allah and disgrace me not about my guest. Is there not among you any right-minded man? They said, certainly thou knowest that we have no claim on thy daughters, and thou knowest what we desire. He said, would that I had the power to repel you, rather I shall have recourse to a strong support. They said, O Lot, we are the messengers of thy Lord. They shall not reach thee, so travel with thy people for part of the night, and lest not of you turn back, except thy wife. Surely whatsoever befalls them shall befall her. Surely their appointed time is the morning. Is not the morning nigh? So Abraham's people outside of the house demanding to have sex with the three messengers visiting Abraham and Lot. So Abraham offers them his daughter, which is pure, a virgin, okay? To them, they say, we don't want that. We want them beautiful angel males. Ain't that something, man? So the chastisement overtook them. So when our decree came to pass, we turned them upside down and rained on them stones as decreed, one after another. Until this day, those stones made a sulfur on that land. Till this day, if you set it fire with a lighter, it will still burn. It will still burn. Evidence from Allah's chastisement. Allah tells you to travel in all the lands and see the end of the disbelieving people. Yeah. Section 8. History of Shu'aib. And to Median, we sent their brother Shu'aib, O my people, serve Allah. You have no other God. Let me see. I don't want to say that. Yeah, you have no other God save Him, and give not short measure and wait. And wait. I see you in prosperity. I see you in prosperity, and I fear for you the chastisement of an all-encompassing day. And, O my people, give full measure and weight justly, and defraud not men of their things, and act not corruptly in the land, making mischief. What remains with Allah is better for you if you are believers, and I am not a keeper over you. They said, O Shu'aib, dost thou prayer enjoin thee that we should forsake what our fathers worshipped, or that we should not do what we please with regard to our property? Forsooth thou art the forbearing, the right directing one. He said, O my people, see you if I have a clear proof from my Lord, and he has given me a goodly sustenance from himself, and I desire not to act in opposition to you in that which I forbid you. I desire nothing but reform, so far as I am able, and with none but Allah is the direction of my affair to a right issue, to a right issue. In him I trust, and to him I turn. And, O my people, let not opposition to me make you guilty, so that there may befall you the like of that which befell the people of Noah, or the people of Hud, or the people of Salih, nor are the people of Lot far off from you. And ask forgiveness of your Lord. Then turn to him. Surely my Lord is merciful, loving, kind. They said, O Shu'aib, we understand not of what thou sayest, not much of what thou sayest. And surely we see thee to be weak among us, and there is not for thy family. No, and were it not for thy family, we would surely stone thee, and thou art not mighty against us. They just blazing silently, huh? He said, O my people, is my family more esteemed by you than Allah? And you neglect him as a thing cast behind your backs. Surely my Lord encompasses what you do. And, O my people, act according to your ability. Act according to your ability. I too am acting. You will come to know soon who it is on whom will light the punishment that will disgrace him, and who it is that is a liar. And watch, surely I too am watching with you. And when our decree came to pass, we delivered Shu'aib and those who believed with him by mercy from us. And the cry overtook those who were iniquitous. So they were motionless bodies in their abodes, as though they had never dwelt in them. So away with Median, just as Thalmud perished. Section 9, the iniquitous and the righteous. And certainly we sent Moses with our clear signs and a clear authority to Pharaoh and his chiefs. But they followed the bidding of Pharaoh, and Pharaoh's bidding was not right directing. He will lead his people on the day of resurrection and bring them down to the fire, and evil is the place to which they are brought, and they are overtaken by a curse in this world and on the day of resurrection. Evil the gift which shall be given. Evil the gift which shall be given. This is an account of the towns which we relate to thee. Of them are some that stand, and others mown down. And we wrong them not, but they wrong themselves and their gods, whom they called upon besides Allah, availed them not. When the decree of thy Lord came to pass, and they added to them naught but ruin, and such is the punishment of thy Lord, when he punishes the towns while they are iniquitous. Surely his punishment is painful, severe. Surely there is a sign in this for him who fears the chastisement of the hereafter. This is a day on which people will be gathered together, and that is a day to be witnessed. And we delay it not before an appointed term. On the day when it comes, no soul will speak except by his permission. So some of them will be unhappy, will be unhappy, and others happy. Then as for those who are unhappy, they will be in the fire. For them therein will be sighing and groaning, abiding therein so long as the heavens and the earth endure, except as thy Lord please. Surely thy Lord is doer of what he intends. And as for those who are made happy, they will be in the garden, abiding therein, so long as the heavens and the earth endure, except as thy Lord pleased. A gift never to be cut off. Break time. Let me see. Okay. What did I say? 53. Hey, y'all, how y'all doing today? Whoever's watching, peace be upon you and love. All love. Love and power. Peace and power. We'll be right back. 1 hour on the dot. Right. Ali, you good, baby boy? All right. I ain't say get up. Just keep laying down, relax. It's all good. I ain't got nothing. I ain't got no treats. I'm all out. I'm all out of treats, man. I'm just, I love you, boy. I love you, boy. Daddy love you, boy. Yeah, I do, buddy. Who love you, man? Huh? Who loves you? Daddy love you? Okay, let me get a blank. Yeah, boy. Right. See? Got your snacks over here. What do they put in these temptations, man, huh? What do they put in these snacks for you? What? Huh? Make you crazy, huh? Tired of that. Watch the nails. Watch the nails. I'm back. Get you a minute to get situated. Cut on. Yeah, they found more bodies and bodies with life as well up in the Texas floods and Mexico and all that trash up in Philadelphia, man. I hope they clean that up. All over the cities, everywhere, man. Rioting, abuse, drug activity. It's just everywhere. It's just running rampant right now. And the extreme weather don't don't help the cause of the disbelieving people. It don't help them at all, man. But everything is done by Allah's will, and the only thing we can do is wait. But the book said, wait. Surely Allah is nigh. I believe, and I'ma die believing. That's how I go. Hardship, trials, it's a part of life. You got to go through the fire to be purified. You know, get rid of that gloss. The trials are meant to purify us with gold, with fine gold. Going through the fire. Let's get busy. Let's get back to it. All right. And peace to all the people who lost loved ones, man. And may Allah have mercy on their souls. And peace be upon all the children. Oh, God, my Lord. I don't like hearing that news, man. The children, they're innocent ones. They don't deserve that, man. But, oh, man. Thank you, my Lord, for my children. That they okay and healthy and strong and wise. Thank you, my Lord. Even though I'm not there for my children, I am with them. I'm in their blood. And I'm here all the time for them, when they're ready for me. That's just how my life went. I ain't no bad father or nothing, man. I'm a good father. I'm a good man. We got to be a good man first to be a good anything. Because if you ain't a good man first, you ain't going to be good nothing after the title man. I'm a good man. So I'll be a good father, a good husband, all that automatically. But let's get back to the read. He will lead his people on the day of resurrection and bring them down to the fire. He will lead his people on, no, I read all that. A gift never to be cut off. So be not thou in doubt as to that which these worship. They worship only as their fathers worshipped before. And surely we shall pay them in full their due, undiminished. Section 10, believers comforted. Okay, this is page 474, Surah 110. Okay, and we certainly gave the book to Moses, but differences arose therein, and had not a word gone forth from thy Lord, the matter would have been decided between them, and they are surely in a disquieting doubt about it. And thy Lord will surely pay them back to all their deeds in full. He indeed is aware of what you do. Continue then in the right way as thou art commanded. And also should those who turn to Allah with thee. Yeah. And be not inordinate, O men. Surely he is seer of what you do. And incline not to those who do wrong. lest the fire touch you. And you have no protectors besides Allah. Then you would not be helped. And keep up prayer at the two ends of the day and in the first hours of the night. Surely good deeds take away evil deeds. This is a reminder for the mindful. And be patient, for surely Allah wastes not the reward of the doers of good. Why were then not then among the generations before you those possessing understanding, forbidding mischief in the earth, except a few among them whom we delivered, and the unjust pursued the enjoyment of plenty, and they were guilty. And thy Lord would not destroy the towns unjustly, while their people acted well. And if thy Lord had pleased, he would have made people a single nation, and they ceased not to differ, except those on whom thy Lord has mercy, and for this did he create them. And the word of thy Lord is fulfilled. I shall fill hell with jinn and men all together. And all we relate to thee of the account of the messengers is to strengthen thy heart therewith. It does strengthen me. And in this has come to thee the truth and an admonition and a reminder for the believers. And say to those who believe not, act according to your power. Surely we too are acting. And wait, surely we are waiting also. And Allah's is the unseen in the heavens and the earth. And to him the whole affair will be returned. So serve him and put thy trust in him. And thy Lord is not heedless of what you do. Chapter 12. Joseph. Section 1, Joseph's vision. Joseph's vision. In the name of Allah, the Beneficent, the Merciful, I, Allah, am the seer. These are the verses of the book that makes manifest. Surely we have revealed it in Arabic Quran, that you may understand. We narrate to thee the best of narratives. In that we have revealed to thee this Quran, though before this thou was of those unaware. When Joseph said to his father, "O my father, I saw 11 stars, and the sun and the moon, I saw them making obeisance to me." He said, "O my son, relate not thy dream to thy brethren, lest they devise a plan against thee. The devil indeed is an open enemy to man. And thus will thy Lord choose thee and teach thee the interpretation of sayings, and make his favor complete to thee and to the children of Jacob, as he made it complete before to thy fathers, Abraham and Isaac. Surely thy Lord is knowing, wise." Section 2, plot against Joseph by his brothers. Verily, in Joseph and his brethren, there are signs for the inquirers, when they said, "Certainly Joseph and his brother are dearer to our father than we, though we are a strong company. Surely our father is in manifest error. slay Joseph or banish him to some other land so that your father's regard may be exclusively for you. And after that, you may be a righteous people. A speaker among them said, slay not Joseph, but if you are going to do anything, cast him down to the bottom of the well. Some of the travelers may pick him up. They said, oh, our father, why dost thou not trust us with Joseph? And surely we are his sincere well-wishers. Send him with us tomorrow, that he may enjoy himself and play, and we shall surely guard him well. He said, indeed, it grieves me that you should take him away, and I fear lest the wolf devour him, while you are heedless of him. They said, if the wolf should devour him, while we are a strong company, we should then certainly be losers. So when they took him away and agreed to put him down at the bottom of the pit, we revealed to him, thou wilt certainly inform them of this affair of theirs, while they perceive not. And they came to their father at nightfall weeping. They said, oh, our father, we went off racing one with another and left Joseph by our goods. So the wolf devoured him. And thou wilt not believe us, though we are truthful. These are Joseph's brothers, right? Jacob's sons. These are the leaders of 11 tribes. Joseph is the 12th tribe, right? So you mean to tell me all of the 11 brothers are foul? The leaders of the nations are foul like that, all murderers? Think about it. And they came with false blood on his shirt. And thou wilt not believe us, though we are truthful. We said that one, now next one. And they came with false blood on his shirt. He said, nay, your souls have made a matter light for you. So patience is goodly, and Allah is he whose help is sought against what you describe. And there came travelers, and they sent down their water drawer, and he let down his bucket. He said, oh, good news, this is a youth. And they concealed him as an article of merchandise. And Allah was cognizant of what they did. And they sold him for a small price, a few pieces of silver. And they showed no desire for him. Joseph. Here is Joseph at the bottom of a pit, a young youth. Somebody send down a bucket to get water, and they come up and Joseph's in the bucket. And whoever got him brought him to the auction block like it's slavery all over again, and he got sold for a few pieces of silver. Just like how Jesus got sold out for a few pieces of that silver. Well, let's get back to it. Section 3, Joseph's firmness, under temptation. And the Egyptian who bought him said to his wife, make his stay honorable. Maybe he will be useful to us. Or may we adopt him as a son. Sound like my life. And thus we established Joseph in the land, and that we might teach him the interpretation of sayings. And Allah has full control over his affair. But most people know not. When I read stories like this, I think Allah is talking to me. Like I'm Joseph, we established Brent in the land and that we might teach him the interpretation. Am I foul for that? No, I'm sorry. My Lord knows my heart, but I love the book and I love my Lord so much and how my Lord is talking to me one-on-one. Am I wrong if I put Brent instead of Joseph? Just playing, just not doing it not teaching it like that, but just my imagination. Because when I read it like that, it's more convincing to me. When this book is talking to me, see, it's talking, but check it. We're going to get back to it. But people know nothing. and when he attained his maturity, we gave him wisdom and knowledge. And thus do we reward the doers of good. And she whose house he was sought to seduce him and made fast the doors. And she in whose house he was sought to seduce him and made fast the doors and said, come. He said, Allah forbid, surely my Lord made good my abode. The wrongdoers never prosper. And certainly she desired him, and he would have desired her, were it not that he had seen the manifest evidence of his Lord. Thus, it was that we might turn away from him evil and indecency. Surely he was one of our chosen servants. And they raced with one another to the door, and she rent his shirt from behind. And they met her husband at the door. She said, what is the punishment for one who intends evil to thy wife? Except imprisonment or painful chastisement. Yeah, except something that won't take his body so I may have it one day. You believe this? On Joseph, heavy. He said, she sought to seduce me, and a witness of her own family bore witness. If his shirt is rent in front, she speaks the truth, and he is not of the liars. And if his shirt is rent behind, she tells a lie, and he is of the truthful. So when he saw his shirt rent behind, he said, surely it is a device of you, woman. Surely it is a device of you, woman. Your device is indeed great. O Joseph, turn aside from this, and, O my wife, ask forgiveness for thy sin. Surely thou art one of the sinful. Section 4, Joseph is imprisoned. And women in the city said, the chief's wife seeks to seduce her slave. The women in the city said, the chief's wife seeks to seduce her slave. He indeed affected her deeply with his love. Truly we see her in manifest error. So when she heard of their device, she sent for them and prepared for them a repast and gave each of them a knife and said to Joseph, come out to them. So when they saw him, they deemed him great and cut their hands in amazement and said, holy Allah, this is not a mortal. This is but a noble angel. She said, this is he about whom you blamed me. And certainly I sought to seduce him, but he was firm in continents, but he was firm in continents. And if he do not what I bid him, he shall certainly be imprisoned, and he shall certainly be of the abject. He said, my Lord, the prison is dearer to me than to that which they invite me. And if thou turn not away their device from me, I shall yearn towards them and be of the ignorant. So his Lord accepted his prayer and turned away their device from him. Surely he is the hearer, the knower. Then it occurred to them, after they had seen the signs, that they should imprison him till a time. Joseph, section 5, Joseph's preaching in prison. And 2 youths entered the prison with him. One of them said, I saw myself pressing wine. And the other said, I saw myself carrying bread on my head. Of which birds were eating? Inform us of its interpretation. Surely we see thee to be of the doers of good. They said, the food with which you are fed shall not come to you, but I shall inform you of its interpretation before it comes to you. This is what my Lord has taught me. Surely I have forsaken the religion of a people who believe not in Allah and are deniers of the hereafter. And I follow the religion of my fathers, Abraham and Isaac and Jacob. It beseems us not to associate aught with Allah. This is by Allah's grace upon thee and on mankind. But most people give not thanks. O my 2 fellow prisoners, are sundry lords better, or Allah, the one, the supreme? You serve not besides him, but names which you have named, you and your fathers. Allah has sent down no authority for them. Judgment is only Allah's. He has commanded that you serve none but him. This is the right religion, but most people know not. O my 2 fellow prisoners, as for one of you, he will serve wine for his Lord to drink, and as for the other, he will be crucified, so that the birds will eat from his head. The matter is decreed concerning which you inquired. Sorry. You inquired. And he said to him, whom he knew would be delivered of the 2, remember me with thy Lord. But the devil caused him to forget mentioning it to his Lord. So he remained in the prison a few years. Section 6, the king's vision interpreted by Joseph. And the king said, I have seen 7 fat kine, which 7 lean ones devoured, and 7 green ears, and 7 others dry. O chiefs, explain to me my dream, if you can interpret the dream. They said, confused dreams, and we know not the interpretation of dreams. And of the 2, he who had found deliverance and remembered after a long time said, I will inform you of its interpretation. So send me, Joseph, O truthful one, explain to us 7 fat kine which 7 lean ones devoured, and 7 green ears and 7 others dry, that I may go back to the people, so that they may know. He said, you shall sow for 7 years as usual. Then that which you reap, leave it in its ear. Sorry. He said, you shall sow for 7 years as usual. Then that which you reap, leave it in its ear, except a little which you eat. Then after that will come 7 years of hardship, which will eat away all you have beforehand stored with them, except a little which you have preserved. Then after that will come a year in which people will have rain, and in which they will press grapes. Section 7, Joseph cleared of the charges. And the king said, bring him to me. So when the messenger came to him, he said, go back to thy lord and ask him, what is the case of the woman who cut their hands? Surely my lord knows their device. The king said, what was your affair when you sought to seduce Joseph? They said, Holy Allah, we knew of no evil on his part. The chief's wife said, now has the truth become manifest. I sought to seduce him, and he is surely of the truthful. Good for her. This is that he might know that I have not been unfaithful to him in secret. She slid. And that Allah guides not the device of the unfaithful. Wow, she flipped her intent to have an affair. Woo! Grime. Part 13. I'm sorry about that. But you see how she made Joseph's good, innocent plea like a good thing to her. I didn't cheat on you. That's the great lesson out of all. But check it out. And I call not myself sinless. Part 13, Surah 33. And I call not myself sinless. Surely man's self is wont to command evil, except those on whom my Lord has mercy. Surely my Lord is forgiving, merciful. And the king said, bring him to me. I will choose him for myself. So when he talked with him, he said, surely thou art in our presence today, dignified, trusted. He said, place me in authority over the treasures of the land. So I am a good keeper, knowing well. And thus did we give to Joseph power in the land. He had mastery in it, wherever he liked. We bestow our mercy on whom we please, and we waste not the reward of the doers of good. And certainly the reward of the hereafter is better for those who believe and guard against evil. Section 8, Joseph helps his brothers. What? You mean them same 11 brothers that threw him at the bottom of the pit? Joseph is a man of man, huh? And Joseph's brethren came and went in to him, and he knew them while they recognized him not. So time passed, and Joseph grows in the land, and he runs across his brothers. They don't even recognize him. Remember, he left as a youth. And when he furnished them with their provisions, he said, bring to me a brother of yours from your father. See you not that I give full measure, and that I am the best of hosts? But if you bring him not to me, you shall have no measure of corn from me, nor shall you come near me. They said, we shall strive to make his father yield about him, and we are sure to do it. And he said to his servants, put their money into their bags, that they may recognize it when they go back to their family, so that they may come back. So when they returned to their father, they said, oh, our father, the measure is withheld from us. So send with us our brother, that we may get the measure, and he will surely guard them. Wow. So Joseph put them back in the same situation, but there's no brother to return. So what are they going to do? Huh? Cute. Check it. Joseph, wise man. He said, can I withhold? So send with us a brother, that we may get the full measure, and we will surely guard him, like you guard little Joseph, right? He said, can I trust you with him, except as I trusted you with his brother before? So Allah is the best keeper, and he is the most merciful of those who show mercy. And when they opened their goods, they found their money returned to them. They said, oh, our father, what more can we desire? This is our property returned to us, and we shall bring corn for our family and guard our brother. And in addition, the measure of a camel load. This is an easy measure. He said, I will by no means send him with you until you give me a firm covenant in Allah's name that you will bring him back to me, unless you are completely surrounded. And when they gave him their covenant, he said, Allah is guardian over what we say. Is guardian over what we say. Guardian over what they say. Okay. And he said, O my sons, enter not by one gate, but enter by different gates. And I can avail you not against Allah. Judgment is only Allah's, and on him I rely, and on him let the reliant rely. And when they entered as their father had bidden them, it availed them not against Allah, but it was only a desire in the soul of Jacob, which he satisfied. And surely he was possessed of knowledge, because we had given him knowledge, but most people know not. The father of these 12 was Jacob. Of course, he's right here. Yeah. The youngest brother. Section 9. And when they went in to Joseph, he lodged his brother with himself, saying, I am thy brother, so grieve not at what they do. Then when he furnished them with their provision, someone placed the drinking cup in his brother's bag. Then a crier cried out, O caravan, you are surely thieves. They said, while they turned towards them, what is it that you miss? They said, we missed the king's drinking cup. and who brings it shall have a camel load, and I am responsible for it. They said, by Allah, you know for certain that we have not come to make mischief in the land, and we are not thieves. They said, but what is the penalty for this, if you are liars? They said, the penalty for this, the person in whose bag it is found, he himself is the penalty for it. Thus do we punish the wrongdoers. So he began with their sacks before the sack of his brother. So he began with their sacks before the sack of his brother. Then he brought it out from his brother's sack. Thus did we plan for the sake of Joseph. How could not, he could not take his brother under, he could not take his brother under the king's law unless Allah pleased. We raised in degree whom we please, and above everyone possessed of knowledge is the all-knowing one. They say, if he steal, a brother of his did indeed steal before, but Joseph kept it secret in his soul and disclosed it not to them. He said, you are in an evil condition. You are in an evil condition, and Allah best knows what you state. They said, O chief, he has a father, a very old man. So take one of us in his place. Surely we see thee to be of the doers of good. He said, Allah forbid that we should seize other than him with whom we found our property, for then surely we should be unjust. Section 10, Joseph discloses his identity. So when they despaired of him, they conferred together privately. The eldest of them said, know you not that your father took from you a covenant in Allah's name, and how you fell short of your duty about Joseph before? So I shall not leave this land until my father permits me, or Allah decides for me, and he is the best of judges. Go back to your father and say, oh, our father, thy son committed theft, and we bear witness only to what we know. And we could not keep watch over the unseen, and ask the town where we were, and the caravan with which we proceeded, and surely we are truthful. When people keep reminding you that they're truthful and they're telling the truth, you kind of know it's a lie then, you know? They wear it in the ground, especially when they start swearing to God. That's when you really know it's the lie. He said, nay, your souls have contrived an affair for you, so patience is good. Maybe Allah will bring them together to me. Surely he is the knowing, the wise. And he turned away from them and said, oh, my sorrow for Joseph. And his eyes were filled with tears on account of the grief. Then he repressed grief. They said, by Allah, thou wilt not cease remembering Joseph till thou art a prey to disease, or thou art of those who perish. Wow, these sons are evil. He said, I complain of my grief and sorrow only to Allah, and I know from Allah what you know not. O my sons, go and inquire about Joseph and his brother, and despair not of Allah's mercy. Surely none despairs of Allah's mercy except the disbelieving people. So when they came to him, they said, O chief, distress has afflicted us and our family, and we have brought scanty money. So give us full measure and be charitable to us, and be charitable to us. Surely Allah rewards the charitable. He said, do you know how you treated Joseph and his brother when you were ignorant? They said, art thou indeed Joseph? He said, I am Joseph, and this is my brother. Allah has indeed been gracious to us. Surely he who keeps his duty and is patient. Allah never wastes the reward of the doers of good. They said, by Allah, Allah has indeed chosen thee over us, and we were certainly sinners. He said, no reproof be against you this day. Allah may forgive you, and he is the most merciful of those who show mercy. Take this, my shirt, and cast it before my father's face. He will come to know, and come to me with all your family. So Joseph, he gave the brothers the shirt. Every man has a scent. You know, women know about it. That's why they want to steal one of your shirts, because they want to smell you. Check it out, though. Section 11, Israel goes to Egypt. Okay. And when the caravan left Egypt, their father said, surely I sent the power of Joseph. Scent, S-C-E-N-T, his smell. Wow, he said, and when the caravan left Egypt, this is Jacob and his sons leaving Egypt. Jacob says, surely I sent the power of my son Joseph. Okay. And when the caravan left Egypt, their father said, surely I sent the power of Joseph. If you call me not a dotard. They said, by Allah, thou art surely in thy old era. Then when the bearer of good news came, he cast it before his face, so he became certain. He said, did I not say to you that I know from Allah what you know not? They said, oh, our father, ask forgiveness for our sins for us. Surely we are sinners. He said, I shall ask forgiveness for you of my Lord. Surely he is the forgiving, the merciful. And when they went in to Joseph, he lodged his parents with himself and said, enter Egypt in safety, if Allah please. And he raised his parents on the throne, and they fell prostrate for his sake. And he said, oh, my father, this is the significance of my vision of old. My Lord has made it true, and he was indeed kind to me when he brought me forth from the prison and brought you forth from the desert, after the devil had sown decision between me and my brethren. Surely my Lord is benignant to whom he pleases. Truly he is the knowing, the wise. My Lord, thou hast given me of the kingdom and taught me of the interpretation of sayings. Originator of the heavens and the earth, thou art my friend in this world and the hereafter. Make me die in submission and join me with the righteous, my Lord. My Lord wasn't on there. with the righteous. This is of the announcements relating to the unseen, which we reveal to thee. And thou wast not with them when they resolved upon their affair, and they were devising plans. And most men believe not, though thou desires it eagerly. And most men believe not, though thou desirest it eagerly, and thou askest them no reward for it. It is nothing but a reminder for all mankind. All right. We're going to stop here. All right. We're going to stop here. We got enough today. Thank you for listening to my recitation. We're going to end with a prayer. Bismillah ar-Rahmanir Rahim. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. Ar-Rahmanir Rahim. Maliki Yawmiddin. Iyyaka na'budu wa iyyaka nasta'in. Ihdina siratal mustaqim. Siratal ladzina an'amta 'alaihim ghairil maghdubi 'alaihim waladdallin. A'udzu billahi minasy syaithanir rajim. Amin. Wow. Sorry. Hey, man, y'all have a good day, man. And, give praise to your Lord. Give praise to your Lord. And my love goes out to all the people who are in hardship right now. Those who are being tried right now with the floods and immigration. And, our Lord told us that he will try us with poverty, with our lives, with loss of property, and striving hard in his way, being removed out of our homes, being oppressed. This book speaks about all that. And Allah, he gives you a way out of dis-ease. And it's called worshiping and believing in him, the Lord of the worlds. Allah, our Lord, your Lord and mine. There is no God but he. We all need to turn to him, the creator of the heavens and the earth and everything in between, and that which is beneath the soil is my Lord's. I pray that my children, Phoenix and Jesse James, y'all okay and strong, and y'all be leaders. I make y'all leaders. Y'all my offspring. We're going to be all right. We're going to be all right. Y'all stay strong and be yourself. Learn knowledge yourself. Don't be who you think they want you to be, just to be down. You understand? Be yourself. Let them accept who you are, for who you are. Because wearing a mask your whole life, it's hard to keep up with a life of lies. It's easier just to tell the truth. Yeah, it may hurt, it may scar, but it will heal and you will grow from it. Let me get out of here. Thank you for listening, and assalamu alaikum. Y'all be strong out here, man, and stay firm. Hey, flowers. Hope everything's all well. Y'all be cool.